Look closer up to the west.
Party down.
Babylon.
The Council Doom is back, people, for UFC 101. 101!
Bitches!
Coming from where? Pennsylvania!
Wachovia Center.
Wachovia Center.
Okay, first fight of the night, Jailbird.
Jailbird, alright, check this out. I think this could be the fight of the night. We got Josh Neer versus Kurt Pellegrino. Both fighters have most wins by submissions. Josh Neer is coming off, big win. Kurt Pellegrino is coming off a couple good wins. I think this is going to be a really technical fight, but Kurt Pellegrino unanimous decision. Party girl.
And you know what? I do like Kurt Pellegrino, because I'm going to tell you this. Ever since he fought for 2 rounds with a hole in his chin, I was like, that dude is bad, right?
He's straight out of prison.
Anyway, unfortunately, this is my problem with this fight. If you look at both of their records, they fought like either the same or comparable people. They have had the same comparable wins, the same styles, where there's been submissions and decisions and stuff. Not too many TKOs in either one of their mixes. And so I keep going back and forth and going, Urgh! So ultimately this is what happened. I said, okay, Josh Neer has a reach advantage and he has a height advantage. And so I'm going to pick Josh Neer. I think it will be a great fight, and I know that's not the best reason to pick a fight, but at this point, I have to choose one or the other, and that's my basis. I mean, you got to do it, right? You got to pick somebody.
Don't bang the small guy out.
All right, yeah. I've been consulting my fortune teller here because, as my counterparts they've explained, it's going to be a tough fight to choose. I mean, both of them are really game opponents, but let's see what we have here. Yes, Josh Neer.
Oh, no!
Josh Neer. I mean, it's going to be a tough decision either way, but Josh Neer's experience, I think, is what's going to take him through this fight. I mean, it's going to be tough, but Josh Neer.
Alright, so, 2 Neers to 1 Greeno. Alright, number 2. Second fight. This is the middleweight fight of the night. We have Kendall Grove versus Ricardo Almeida. Again.
Another one.
Not one I could easily decide, because when Almeida came back to the UFC, I was quite happy. Because I thought that he had a potential, but when he left out from fighting, to grow more. And life takes you down different paths. So since he's been back, I'm real happy about it. However, as a fighter, he hasn't convinced me that I can get behind him yet. Now, you look at Kendall Grove, he either wins or he loses. He's a yin and yang at the same thing too. However, I think for this fight, with a 6-inch height advantage and a reach advantage, I think that Kendall Grove is going to win this. I know. I just think somehow he's going to get it some way. And just because he has a towering presence. So.
Papa John, what you think?
Yeah, Papa John.
I'm actually going to have to go with Almeida because I just think that he's going to close the distance, and I think that he's going to get out-muscled. I mean, he's long, he's lean, fighter, but I just think that Almeida is just going to, ground and pound him out. I mean, I just don't see him doing very well against people in his weight division who are more muscularly built. As long as you can close the distance on Kendall Grove and avoid the submissions, it's a W all the way.
And my stuff, Papa Tom. Alright, Almeida, the Richard Almeida has never shown up. His last fight, he barely beat a Matt Horwich, who has been garbage since he came to the UFC. Kendall Grove is coming off a TKO of Jason Day, a unanimous decision over the RIP Edmund Tanner. And I'm going to say Kendall Grove is going to be hungrier in this fight, man, because he has more to prove. I mean, Richard Almeida can go coach. Kendall Grove is trying to fight, man. Going Kendall Grove.
Alright, 2 Groves to 1 Almeida.
1 Almeida. Alright, and with that, we're going to go on to the next fight. Sadala! Alright. I almost forgot how to say this man's name, because, I mean, when was the last time he was in the octagon? I mean, really. I mean, he made it onto the UFC game. Great. I mean, you gotta sponsor the guy. He won your tournament. What the fuck? I mean, but at the same time, he's being spoon-fed this guy. He's a wrestler. You know?
Garlic.
Yeah. Garlic. Yeah, I mean, he's being fed an easy win. Supposedly an easy win. So, Sadala should win this.
Well, okay, he is getting maybe spoon-fed. I mean, kind of makes me mad Sadala hasn't fought so long. I mean, Johnny Hendricks is an Ohio State 2005-2006 165 Collegiate Division 1A champion. But I do believe Sadala's got him in the submission game, and he's got him in reach height. Sadala submission second round. Party girl?
Okay, what they said, and yes, I think this is a gimme, and bless his heart, I wish Johnny Hendricks, I mean, it's not that, he has a good fight in his own, you know, in his own caliber, in his own field, but I just think that this is a spoon feeding the mirror, and that's what it's going to be. Okay, let's on to a good fight of the night, okay? Anderson Silva and Forrest Griffin. Okay, sorry. I just get so excited when I talk about Anderson Silva.
Oh my god, me too.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, I mean, just the way that he puts people in those Muay Thai clinches where they get like all where they don't know where they are and stuff. It makes a girl's heart melt. That's all I'm saying. So, I don't even know. I don't need to talk logistics. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's 185 or 205. Anderson Silva is Anderson Silva. He's Anderson Silva. He's got the Muay Thai. You know, I know some people will question his ground game, but for some reason, he's pretty damn good on his back. Because when he has his back, he seems to roll out and get out of shit. So, as much as I think Forrest is a great character, and he's a good fighter, and he does, like he always says, he does entertain you. Let's talk about who's going to win. Anderson Silva's going to win. My black man.
Anderson Silva, my black man. Jailbird.
Alright, well, I'm saying Anderson Silva is going to be Chris Griffin, you know, off of Family Guy. Got some popsicles in the basement. Yeah, Anderson Silva's going to feed him a popsicle.
Alright.
Woo! And on to the next fight. Alright, you know what? This is the main event of the night, folks. You got BJ Penn versus Kenny. Finished fights Florian. Honestly, Penn, you suspect in your training dog. Kenny Florian, he is the only person in UFC that can illegal elbow people all night long.
I know. What is up with that?
I'm saying, BJ Penn, you met your match here, dog. Kenny Florian's gonna take your title. What you gotta say about that, party girl?
Yeah, no, go ahead, Papa Tom.
Alright, yeah, I mean,
he was anxious.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay, this is another tough fight. It goes back to Jailbird's comment. The illegal elbows, the fucking monkey baboon arm reach, 74-inch reach, it's a 4-inch reach advantage. Dude, the guy's like a monkey. A monkey. And I just think that, I think in the end, the illegal elbows are going to win out. Kenny Florian.
Okay. No. I'm picking BJ Penn. Let's just put it that way. I mean, you could say that, you know, proving your skills of jumping out of a 3-foot pool and landing flat footing on the side is not great training for, you know, MMA fighting. But I think, you know, no matter how much his corner wants to throw in the towels and things, and I mean, well, I probably should just stop because I'll probably convince myself to change.
You should.
I know. In the end, pride alone, and I don't, no pun intended, I think pride is going to, he doesn't want to lose that belt. He was the first one to have a lightweight belt. He doesn't want to lose it. I mean, he can't get a welterweight belt because George St. Pierre has it. He won't lose it. And so he's got to keep this one. I mean, he got to keep this one. And I'm just picking BJ Penn because I just, in the end, he's going to find, he can find his nook and crannies. He's a great striker. And, you know, don't mess with that Virginia Jiu-Jitsu. I mean, come on.
He's nooking back in Haru.
Doing the backstroke.
Okay. Well, anyway.
So, what's the final word? Main event. Who do you got?
I got Ken Flo making mufflers Florian.
I got Ken Flo Vice.
Yeah, and Penn.
Penn.
So,